crazy oily girl.
Alright, we have our cylinder head here. On the bench that I cleaned somewhat. If you don't look way back there, you won't notice the mess that I just shoved to the back and vacuumed. But anyways, I did a cheap leak down test, which was basically flipping the head over, putting a whole bunch of brake cleaner in the dome of the head, and then, you know, watched for it to come out of the intake and the exhaust ports. So it only came out of one exhaust port, so I'm still gonna go, and I have to take everything apart anyway, so I'm just gonna lap the valves while we're at it. So to lap the valves, you basically pull your valve out, put some compound on it, and then run it up with like a drill or by hand or whatever. I do it with a drill. I'm a cheater. Anyways, then you clean off that stuff off because it's nasty and very abrasive, and then we're gonna clean everything up. I've already got the surface of the head cleaned up, and once we've got all the valves set up, we're gonna put the new springs on. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for this. Maybe you'll just watch. So far I've got everything but two. Got the old school tool. I added an extra handle on because that was not good enough. She's definitely gonna need a little love tap. Grab my magnet. Pull the keepers out. Toss them aside because the kit we got came with new ones. Spring out, and then just to say it, tap. Ooh, that valve's sticky. This might not be good. There we go. Rusty. Yes, rusty. From sitting. Primitive setup here. All right. Now everything is off. Time to wire wheel everything clean, and then we're going to get the lapping compound. So this is what I'm doing. End drill, sandpaper. I'm not trying to touch anywhere near the edge. I'm just cleaning the surface, getting everything out. I'm also grabbing this, not where the seal is, just above it, so the jaws of the drill won't mess anything up. But so far they all look straight, so that's a bonus. Nice black one. Do before and after. And after. A little bit cleaner. No city. This intake valve's pretty rusty, but you can tell by the shine on the edge that it had a good seal. So I've got this stuff. It's valve grinding compound. This is basically like mine, if you like, it's like grease with like tiny pieces of like sandblasting sand, like very fine. You know. So basically, yeah, you coat the valve with it. From what I remember, I haven't done this since we put the big block back together a long time ago in the race car, the old motor with the cast iron cylinder heads. Anyways, you throw this back in its place in the cylinder head, and then hang on, I'm gonna move this clamp and then we can do this better. Alright, here's a better way. I got the valve in there, the stuff on it. I'm gonna throw it back in. You can hear that? Basically, what I do is I put the drill in there on low speed and tighten it up, and basically all you got to do. And then your valves, once you clean them off, yeah, this shit's super gritty, so you don't want this to end up in your port or anything like that. It's gonna eat your rings, it's gonna eat everything. So got a nice uniform little shine on it. Means it's good to go. Same with here, you want to clean both sides, and then perfectly good to go valve seats. Beauty. Now we're going to do the whole cylinder head, and then we're going to swap out the, oh god. So we're going to do the whole cylinder head, then we're going to swap out the valve seals, put everything back together, and then put the new BTR springs to match the cam. Oh, you're going to make so much noise. Oh, yes you will. Alright, so you can see a nice shiny ring. Maybe not from there, but not 100%, but there's a nice ring that goes all the way around on the seats and the valves, so that means you're gonna get a half decent seal. So the next thing, while we're talking about seals, is pulling off the old ones. And see they're a little bit pitted, but you know, street car, no big deal. So in the BTR kit, there's these locators for the springs, as well as some new seals. So the old ones come off just like that. So clamp and go. Then we're gonna clean everything, put these on, and then put the new seals. Having a hard time trying to figure out how to get the valve seals on. Then I decided to do something fun, like use my brain. By using my brain, I use the old seal upside down, tap it with a mallet, all the way down. Good to go. Let me tell you about how that doesn't really fit. on top of these keepers, or on top of these whatever you, I'm tired, I can't think of this thing, but oh my god, it's just slipping all over the place. And then I just have to grease. I put grease on them so they would stay, and still a struggle. But anyway, cylinder head number 1 is done, all cleaned, all new seals, valves lapped. Should be good to go. Tomorrow night we'll do the other head, and hopefully drop in the lifters and put these heads on. Let's do this. We're almost there. Another 2 months. I'm giving myself 2 months to have this car running and driving. I know. It's not that far off. It looks worse than it is. Alright, Isla wants to show everybody how she removes the valves from these LS cylinder heads. You got it?
Ta-da!
Ta-da is the word.
Yes.
So that's her job.
Thanks.
Daddy's clamping it on, and then she can take them all off. Okay, go.
Got it.
Nice work. So what are we gonna do next?
I don't know.
We're gonna take some more off?
Yeah.
There's 3 more to go.
Yes.
All right, here you go. So what's your job right now? Are you oiling those?
Yes.
And then where do you put them?
On the part thing. Slip and slide.
Yep, all the way in. Good job. 1 more to go, and then we can start putting valve springs.
Yeah.
There we
Then
go.
I'll have to clean my hands today.
Yeah.
But in the garage.
Yeah. All right.
Then we're done to go.
Good job.
Done.
Now Daddy's gonna put the valve seals on, and then should
can
we wipe your hands?
Yeah.
You're full of oil.
And dirty.
Say, I'm a crazy oily girl.
I'm a crazy oily girl.
I'm proud of you. You're
But
such
I'm
a good helper.
I think I'm a oil girl.
Good and tight.